Have you ever thought about buying investment properties, but buying them at a foreclosure auction? Well, if you're like me, you did, but then you realized you didn't have a big old bag of money to buy those properties. Well, I've done it, I've tried it. I didn't have a big old bag of money, but I'll tell you what, I figured out a new strategy where we can actually buy foreclosures before they go to auction. A lot of times we can buy them with no money out of our own pocket and definitely no credit checks. So tonight, I'm going to talk to you about two of my students, my inner circle members in different parts of the country that have sweet deals. I'm thinking about moving into one of them in Dallas, but I'm really not gonna, but I would love to, and I might. Anyhow, I want you to hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel and you feel like I bring you some value, I want you to consider subscribing, all right? Or you can just be a player about it. Hit that subscribe button. Now, before we start, I've actually got something for the people that are on tonight. We're going to go over that free guidebook that I have for you. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, get us in the algorithm, and let's get to it.
I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. Hustle to the end, we some no-quitters. Knock it out the park, we for show hitters. Right, left hemisphere, that's a dome splitter. Yeah. We control our own destiny. Make moves, cultivate whole legacy. Creative finance, bring more ecstasy. The right ingredients, now that's a dope recipe.
Okay, what's good, my people? I'm a couple minutes behind tonight because we got a lot going on right now, but I'm going to get into that later. I'm jumping on with you guys tonight just because it's been a while since I've done a live YouTube by myself. Okay. And there's a couple of things here. One, a couple of my inner circle students, really three of them, because there's a mother and daughter duo out of Dallas, Texas, Selena and Keely. Okay. That are absolutely crushing it, and they have a beautiful house that we just got under contract. I've actually it was about to be auctioned September 5th. Now the go-getter family is on it, so that's not happening with that property any longer. I've actually got one of my attorneys working on a little something something right now, only because the servicer wants to play hardball. And then I've got another inner circle member of mine, Katie Hernandez. Hey, Anuket, what's good? So I also have Katie Hernandez in Madison, Wisconsin. Now, Katie, I love Katie. Now, Katie. Now, me and Katie had kind of I don't want to say a love-hate relationship, but we was working each other's nerves for a minute. And I tend to do that. My children said you are all over TikTok. Nice, nice. Okay. Well, hey, you know what that means, Anuket? They're getting some game. Anuket's actually one of my inner circle students too, and is flourishing, I might say, in our inner circle. And I see it. I see the growth, and it's a beautiful thing to watch. So can't wait to see you in Houston, Anuket, for sure. That's going to be super fun. So I'm super excited about that. Anyhow, Katie Hernandez. You know, the thing about this is, well, let me just touch on a couple of things. So that's what I'm going to talk about tonight. And I'm going to actually go over my free foreclosure guidebook, buying free foreclosures guide. Okay. Let me show it to you guys. So it's How to Become the Bank, your guide to acquiring free foreclosures, sidestep auctions, and harness the power of subject to for pre-auction acquisitions. Now, this thing here, it's a beautiful thing. Now, I think it's about 7 pages. I'm going to go over this with you guys tonight, only because I love you. Okay, that's it. So hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, I want you to subscribe. Now, I'm working on getting a link for you guys so that you can download this guidebook. I believe it's 5 pages of straight glory of going through getting these deals like Katie's in Madison, Wisconsin. And then also like Selena and Keely's deal down there in Dallas, Texas. I like both parts of the country. I'm from the Midwest. Now here I am in little old Iowa, and we're just grabbing up houses, Wisconsin, Texas. I mean, you name it. I think we just bought one somewhere else too. Oh, Florida. I'm like, man, where are all these houses at? Oh, look, there go my people. Okay. Carlos, another inner circle student. What's good? Saji, what's up? All right. I can't wait to see you guys in a couple of weeks. So I do want to say this, guys. So there was some wildfires in Lahaina, Maui, one of the Hawaiian islands, and apparently it's highly sought after, highly coveted real estate. Okay, and Hawaiians are, and I'm not going to get too deep into this. I'm just making a side point here because this all comes together with what we do and what I'm about to show you guys. Because what I have experienced just in these past few days alone has been critically eye opening for even me. Okay, and I do deals a lot. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of houses. I've bought a lot of houses. I've done a lot of transactions. I've helped a lot of people, a lot. So this matters. Um, so Lahaina, highly sought after real estate, and there were some fires there. And I'm on social media, obviously. I mean, that's how you all found me, right? And so, look at Zuli D. What's up? Okay, just checking in from Cali. All right. Oh, we were working a deal out there in Stockton, or not Stockton. I'm sorry, Acton. So anyhow, good to see you though, Zuli. Zuli Day. All right, now and I'm not going down any rabbit holes here. All I'm saying is this, because facts are just facts and we can't do anything about facts. They're pretty simple, right? So, highly sought after real estate. Now, there were fires all over the island. Now, there are very, very, very wealthy people that own a lot of land in Lahaina and around it. Okay. Larry Ellington owns an entire island a swimming distance away from that part of Hawaii. He owns an entire island. For those that don't know who that is, he owns Oracle, the internet on technology stuff. So he owns that island. Oprah's down there. Geez, man, Jeff Bezos. And I see, and there's a bunch of other ones. Well, anyway, I see a diagram of where the fires happened. Well, it just so happens that none of the wealthy people's property got damaged by any fire, which could be all coincidence. I'm not saying that it is or that it isn't, whatever. What the fact of the matter is this: I am yet to see any one of those wealthy people passing out water or providing supplies to the indigenous people of that area that are still live there, and they have been declining offers, sale offers on their property that is highly sought after and highly coveted. So all these wealthy people aren't providing this assistance, right? Or even help, and they have the ability to. And so, um, there's that part. And so this matters, right? Because what happens is we are in a position, if we're regular people, where there is a gap in knowledge, and it puts us in a perpetual scenario, right? Situation, almost like Groundhog Day, but it's like either Groundhog couple of weeks or Groundhog month, right? Like them bills, man, and what you got to do to survive. And so, I said that to say that there isn't anybody that's coming to save us, right? So the roots and the group of people that we find ourselves with. Well, if it is a group that is uplifting and building you, well, dang it, now at a certain point, we've got to ask ourselves, what do I need to be doing? What am I doing that's causing me not to get those results that I want to get? Now, I am going to show y'all some results of some of my students tonight, okay? Because we're still working those deals. These are live deals, y'all. And actually, me and my team will be in Dallas, Texas. God, Monday. Oh my God, that's my birthday, man. Ooh. You know what? We're doing a meetup in Dallas. That's it. That's it. I've just decided because it's my birthday, y'all. I mean, damn. And I'm going to see a property that we're going to get, and we're going to help these people. And it's not really going to cost much of anything out of our pockets to do so. To get this house, it has a pool. It has an in-ground pool. So I'm sharing it real quick with my other drive so that I can show you all what these look like. Oh, okay. And now I'm going to go over this guidebook though, and I'm going to show you how these coincide, right? How what this guidebook says coincides with how my inner circle members put in that work, took risks, bet on themselves, and now they're staring down the barrel at these beautiful houses, beautiful deals. Now I will say this, I did a post on TikTok, and then I shared some of it on my IG and Facebook, and I compared the Dallas kitchen to the Madison, Wisconsin kitchen. No shots at Madison, Wisconsin. Now I love it. I love the Midwest. Now I'm born and raised, born and bred Midwest player over here, right? But the difference in the kitchens, I'm gonna show y'all. Made me laugh. Okay. So, guys, I do appreciate you guys being with me. If you guys have any questions about this, thank you, Zuli, thank you, Anukat. Okay, I need to catch up real fast. Good idea to start here. Yeah, well, there's no better time than now to start. One coming in CT soon. Oh, Connecticut's got beautiful houses, and then there's mid level too. Bridgeport and man, Harrisburg maybe. I want to buy all over the place over there. Let's get it, brother. I want to go to some of them little islands and Puget Sound type of shit they got over there with my hat backwards, Carlos. Okay, let me quit it. It's good to have options, guys. That's all I'm saying. It's just great to have options. Why not? Right? What's wrong with that? Let me make this a little bit bigger so that everybody can see it along with my big head. Is it really that big? Boom. Okay. How to become the bank, your guide to acquiring free foreclosures, sidestep auctions, and harness the power of subject to and pre-auction acquisitions. Now, let me tell you why I was so flabbergasted the past few days. Okay. I had to collect myself here because I got a lot going on. We're having the How to Break the Real Estate Money Code event August 25th through August 27th. A little over a week is remaining until that event, and it's going to be amazing. So, I'm talking to my attorney about the house in Dallas, Texas. Okay. And that house, I'm trying to dang it, pull the picture up. I'm trying to pull the pictures up here real quick. So that house is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm talking to my attorney, and what happened what happened was we're gonna do a TRO, okay? We're doing something called a TRO, and a TRO is merely well, it's a temporary restraining order because we go in and we're buying this house. Now, the thing about this house is this: there's not even that much of a delinquent amount on on this foreclosure. Dang it! I just got to share my whole screen. Forget it. I'm trying to do too much right now. That's the problem. Here we go. Sorry, y'all. I want y'all to see this house, and then we're gonna go over these bullet points in here. Entire screen, boom, boom. I got too much going on my computer, y'all. My bad, but I love y'all, so I'm gonna give you this game. So check it out. I'm talking to my attorney, right? And she's like, she's almost perplexed. She's almost perplexed at what we're doing because she's going to help us obviously with that TRO because we're going to negotiate the back payments. They're only behind um gosh, it's the reinstatement is what is it? 25 and some change. Look at the pool. They don't let the pool go to shit. Oh my goodness. Damn it. I didn't want to do no work. See, Shafta had this is the pool back there. Shafta had the realtor.com pictures for me first. And those look great. Now I'm just seeing these pictures for the first time. But look at this place, man. Wait till you see the outside of it. Am I sharing? Yeah, I am sharing with y'all. Wait till y'all see this place. I mean, for me, it's amazing. And guys, we're gonna sell this for $485,000 on terms. Okay, let's just check out the video here. Mhm. That's Keely. Look at this. They got the pool table there to the right. Got to tell Keely to turn that camera sideways, turn your phone sideways. It gives the wide angle view, y'all. If you're taking video or pictures of a house. Okay, y'all have seen that part. Let's see what we got next. Look at this. Would you look at this? And now I'm just a small town Iowa guy here. Okay. So please, uh, feel my excitement. Please feel my excitement. Now, do you see this house? This how and so it's $19,000 behind delinquent. The reinstatement is something that we have to get in order to have the exact amount plus the fees, y'all. Because if we don't get the fees, if we don't get the fees, they'll still auction that house off, even if it's 20 bucks remaining on that delinquent amount. So what we're doing is, and I'm going to share my screen here again and pull out the foreclosure guidebook that you my new viewers can get for free once I have that link for y'all. I'm gonna have that link. I just text my integrator Jess. So tired of so my lawyer was perplexed. Remember that when I'm reading this to you. Let me see, make sure I'm looking right here. Okay. So tired of the nail biting tension of real estate auctions? Hmm? Dismayed by bidding wars that inflate prices, leaving your pockets empty and dreams unfulfilled. It's time to unlock a smarter path to prosperity. Welcome to the superior world of the subject to strategy. Buying properties, y'all, by taking over the existing mortgage. I'm getting a little cold too. My daughter was sick. Ah, yeah, yeah. Great timing, wouldn't you say? Anyhow, in contrast to auctions, the subject to approach doesn't lock you in a high stakes gamble. And guys, talk about a gamble. Let me finish this paragraph. It swaps stress and uncertainty for control and flexibility. By purchasing property subject to the existing loan, you bypass hefty down payments and retain the power to conduct thorough due diligence. That's a must with us, y'all. No more hasty decisions or heartbreaks, only calculated moves that work for you. Now, hold on a second. Hold up, because we just got done with our Become the Bank Challenge 9. And I was giving out this for buying free foreclosures guide at the Houston auction. Now, it just so happened that while I was there, there was a mentorship group there, but they were there for delinquent tax deeds, and that's across the way in Houston. And there's a ton of houses going up for auction over on that side. That's why I love Houston, man, because there's a lot of people for us to help. So I'm there, and we've got like a table set up because they have vendor tables and stuff set up. So I'm like, what? First off, I'm a go getter. You better believe we gonna have a table set up. Hell, we'll be there September 5th. There's one a month. I'm gonna be there. Anyway, so I'm handing out flyers to people, and I'm really educating them on the fact that hey, you don't have to walk around with that big old bag of money that you happen to have with you. In Houston, they dropping out them big old bags of money, big old stacks of money counting out. I ain't like, yeah, when they win the auction, they like when they win the bid. Like, what the no, man, no. Sight unseen, little to no due diligence on their part. I mean, it's a mess. And then the houses, right? Think about it. If somebody knows that their house is getting foreclosed and about to be auctioned, and they will no longer own that property, they will tear that son of a gun up. I'm talking about busted up. Now we do it a little bit different. So we're there. I'm talking, right? And you guys see me. You guys know me, man. I love this stuff. Like I live and breathe this stuff because one, it's real estate, man, and people need housing and shelter to survive. So knowing how to do this and do it well, and then also spreading this education to the people is a great way to live, in my opinion. So I'm doing my thing, boom, boom. And the mentor comes up and they have lanyards on, right? Now, me and the Go Getter family, we're rapping. What? That's gonna be our spot. That spot that we was at, everybody gonna know. Don't put your table there. That's where the Go Getters are. Mark my words, Houston. Here we come. So anyway, um, so they walk up, they got lanyards on, and the lady's like, oh, hey, hi, how are you doing? These are a couple of my students. And I'm like, no, I didn't look like that I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. So are you guys here to bid or and they say, no, no, that we're tax delinquent. And they hold up their little lanyard. I said, oh, really? Oh, okay, that's amazing. I love foreclosures and I do love delinquent tax auctions as well. I said, but we do it just a little bit differently than just buying the delinquent deed and sitting on it during the redemption period and then, taking a person's house. I said, we actually get them before the auction. And they were like, what? What? And so I sprinkled a little pixie dust on them. I gave them some game. And I did it half because I wanted to give them some game because I knew that they needed it based off of the mentor that they were with. And I'm sorry for making a snap judgment, but I did. Rightfully so, too. Wait till I tell you what happened because it was a catastrophe. I'm talking about a catastrophe of dire proportions that happened to these people, and it is a damn shame. So anyway, I sprinkle pixie dust on them. The mentor, she's just like a deer in headlights when I'm spitting this game because I hit them with some game, and the mentees are like, well, I think one of them was taking notes and shit. Like, what the hell? So anyway, they walk off. Boom. One of them turns around, comes back, grabs a flyer real quick, and then darts back off with her group. So, long story short, I meet another a young lady there, and I won't say her name right now because who knows who will see this, but she's now in my inner circle. We'll say that. I talked to her, bang, boom, boom, introduced myself. She came up to me and introduced herself. She had seen me on social media, so I'm like, oh hell yeah, that's awesome. And then she wasn't even from Houston. She had just flew in from another state just because of that mentorship group. So she comes to my challenge that upcoming Monday. Lo and behold, don't you know that while they were at that auction, the mentor let one of the mentees bid on a delinquent tax deed? They won that bid. Now, the student won that bid right there with the mentor right next to him for 50 grand. So they dropped 50,000. Boom. So they're all happy they won the bid. Yeah, you just bid up all your equity out of this situation. Congratulations, I guess. It don't even make sense to me. So anyway, though, the student calls a locksmith, right, to go over there and change the locks on her new property. Oh my God. Y'all don't even want to know what happened. The locksmith gets there, and guess what? They can't find the house. They're looking for the address. They like, I don't know where to what they call back. What's the address again? Because you said it was 123 Main Street. Now I see a 125 and a 121 Main Street, but I don't see no 123. Problem was this: the house that mentor let their student bid $50,000 on had been torn down 2 years prior. So that student just dropped $50,000, 50 grand on what? A piece of land? I mean, so this is why we do it a better way. This is why we buy free foreclosures by buying them before they ever go to an auction and get bid up. And we at least know they freaking exist still. What in the? So y'all, now that young lady, she was smart enough to get in my inner circle. Thank God. And we got her. So let me just hop on back in there. So what y'all think about that? Put that in the comments, man. I need to see a couple comments. I want to see where my people is at. I got some new viewers up in here. Lavanya, what's up? Hey, Gene, happiest early birthday. I'm celebrating mine as well. I remember that, Lavanya. Happy birthday, young lady. This hat might look nice on you now because I seen you rocking that Yankees. This Astros though. I'm from H Town. Lavanya, I thought I was gonna see you in H Town. I said I know Lavanya gonna be down there, but I don't see you yet, Lavanya. But happy birthday nonetheless. Let me see. You should see my computer. He said, okay. Look where we at. Tough. Due diligence. Absolutely. Gotta do it. Got to do it. Okay. So let me dive back off in here, man, so I can give you guys this game. All right. Now, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Dive deeper into the following pages to discover the profound benefits of Subject 2. Learn the mechanics, legalities, and best practices. Transform not just your real estate journey, but your financial future. Ask Selena, ask Keely, ask Katie. Mhm. Leave the frenzied auction room behind. Step into the strategic calm of subject two. Here begins your pathway to secure rewarding property investments, a pathway where the power is always in whose hands? Yours. Don't you want the power in your hands? When you're if you are buying houses that are going up for auction, wouldn't you rather have the power in your hands instead of playing the game of chance and rolling the dice, a $50,000 roll, perhaps? Put yes or no in the comments. Put yes or no in the comments if you'd rather have the power in your hands, control in your hands, but still be able to buy houses that are going to auction. Put yes in the comments, man. Let me see. Let me see. Now I want to make sure everybody's still awake. Okay, Lavanya. Okay, okay. We're Lavanya now. We crushing it now. And I want me a house up that way in Alaska. I do. Now I don't hunt. My grandfather on my other side did teach me how to fish though. I haven't fished in a long time. Some Alaska fishing. Talk to me. That would be amazing. What? Oh, he said, I appreciate the free game. I know the creative finance game, but I'm still clueless when it comes to pre foreclosures. Oh, man, for me, this is the best way to buy. This is okay. There's my people. Gilbert. Gilbert's coming August 25th. I'm gonna see you down there, player. Now, if y'all think this is a free guidebook right here, so wait until you get the workbook at the event. Oh man. I mean, so start your journey today. The subject to strategy is your ticket to real estate success. Now, check this out. This is what happens. All right. This is what happens when you buy free foreclosures and buy them before they go to auction. One, minimized competition. So by purchasing before auction, you sidestep intense bidding wars, preventing price inflation and increasing the potential for profit. Now, enhanced due diligence. So, early acquisition gives you ample time for property investigation. Make informed decisions based on comprehensive data rather than the limited information available at auctions. So, I want you to think about this. Let me just go through these real quick and I'm going to break that down on Selena and Keely's deal. Cost savings. Avoid hefty down payments and auction fees. Early purchases often only require you to cover arrears. Arrears means what are they behind? The back payments, making the process more financially accessible. Mm, Risk reduction. So, with auction purchases, you risk acquiring unforeseen liabilities or acquiring a property that no longer exists, like that poor student of that delinquent tax mentorship. Oh my God, my heart pours out to them. But I guess if you just have $50,000 just to throw at a house you ain't never seen, did a research on, even Googled the damn address, I guess you just got money to burn too now. We got to talk. Anyhow, our strategies prioritize due diligence, reducing the chance of inheriting problematic properties. Mm. Creativity unleashed. Now check this out. Early acquisition provides room for innovative deal structuring. As a go-getter, you'll learn to negotiate win-win agreements that benefit all parties involved. Mm. Now, let me just talk to you here just for a second. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Can y'all see me? I had some technical difficulties. I had some technical difficulties. My bad. Y'all could hear me though. I got too many damn windows open on my computer. My bad. Sorry, y'all. Can y'all see me now? Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Thank you. I got too many windows open, y'all. My apologies. It just stay. I just stay on my mess. I stay on my mess. Jeremy said he can't see me. I'm closing some windows out now. My bad. Okay, Saji. Right on. All right, I'm out of here now. Bam. We're good. All right, my bad guys. Thanks for staying in the interlude. Now, let me just run through these things quickly in regards to how they played a part in Selena and Keely's magnificent deal that they got. So, just running through them quickly: minimized competition, enhanced due diligence, cost savings, risk reduction, and creativity unleashed. Now, how that plays a role here is one, the risk reduction. So we go to these people before the actual auction date. And unlike the real estate investors that are calling those poor souls in Lahaina, Hawaii, that are just trying to buy their properties at a discounted price, we don't do that, guys. We're coming in and we are helping these people. We are solving their problems because for them, it's doomsday. There's nobody else that can help. And in scenarios, and I would almost bet my bank account now that there have been plenty of people that would bid on this beautiful house. Plenty of people. I'm sure there are plenty of investors that have been calling them. Look at this thing now. Look at this. Let me show you I gotta show y'all the realtor.com pictures though, because those are way better. Let me see. Let me see. Let me just go ahead and realtor.com their asses then. Zillow. Look at this place now. Now there are plenty of investors that were calling. Now imagine this. Imagine this house comes up on for auction. How much do you think this house would auction for? How much equity do you think would have been bid out of this place? If you just look it up on Zillow, you don't know the current living condition. You don't know any of that. Look at this place. Look at it. Now Jerry trying to talk me into he like Gene. This would really look good on you, brother. And I do believe it would, Jerry. We're going to be meeting here, me and my team, on Monday. We'll be here, so we'll actually put up some footage of that on my YouTube and other platforms too for y'all. It'd be great. Now, Jerry, I told him we're gonna have a meetup in Dallas. It's my birthday, man. I got to eat a Dallas steak. I done ate a Houston steak or two. I want a Dallas steak. Talk to me. I want to see whose is better. Look at this kitchen. So let me tell you how this. Let me show y'all the pool though. Oh my God, look at this place. I mean, guys, we're paying the seller $6,500, and then the reinstatement is 25,000 and 300, I believe, and some change, right? So we can pay the 25,000 to reinstate it and stop the auction. Okay, that's just the delinquent payments, but I don't want to do that. And PennyMac, the servicer, they're working my nerves. So guess what? They don't know. They're playing with a big dog. And I became a big dog not because I started this way. Nobody starts out a big dog. I became a big dog because I'm a damn go getter and I put in the work. Look at this pool when it's ready to go. Hmm. Look at this thing now. Is that like a hot tub section right there? Because it got bubbles, y'all. I don't know. Let me blow it up. Let me see. Is this like a hot tub area or what? I'm not used to pools now. I'm from Iowa. Y'all got to take it easy on me, please. I'm just a small town Iowa guy. Look at it. Amazing. So we'll be there Monday. We will be there Monday. Let me stop sharing and go back to how this played a role in Selena and Keeley's. I could look at that house all day. Seriously. I could just sit there and look at that house all day. You want to know why? I got to show y'all one more thing. Just one more thing. Because we're on it already. This is what we do with our inner circle students. First off, this is just how we get down. I got to open my Gmail back up. I'm going to share my screen one more time so y'all can see what we do. Now, I don't shut down my Gmail. There it goes. This is why I keep windows open all the time. So they're ready. I like to be ready. I stay ready so I don't got to get ready. Okay. Boom. Bam. Love it. Love it. Okay, let me share my screen now. Now, again, we stay ready around here so we don't got to get ready. Okay, so check this out. Now, I told you guys that we got this house under contract already. So, since we have it under contract, and what are we? What are we, y'all? Put it in the comments what we are. What are we, y'all? Because this is what we're doing already. And we just got this house under contract. What? We're joint venturing with them. This is a Spanish flyer. Does that house look familiar? Does that house look familiar to y'all? Huh? Rent to own. $485,000 is what we're renting to own. Now, mind you guys, listen to me with the math here. I want you guys to understand the math. Now, this is in Spanish because we are in Dallas, Texas, the great state of Texas and the beautiful city of Dallas. Look at this. Now, this is the English version. Look at this. Now, remember the numbers, guys. So this is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2-car garage, 3,015 square feet, in-ground pool. Look, y'all can go to my website. This is YouTube. See, there's a lot of fakers out here in the big bad world of the internet. So here is my website, homeownershiphelpers.com. This is my business website. The Go Getter Family is the education part, but we buy houses. We buy and sell houses. We sell while we hold, and we hold while we sell. So, 25,300 and some change for the reinstatement amount, 6,500 at closing to the seller. So that puts us at a grand total of about $32,000 all in on our acquisition costs, our entry fee. Okay. Well, Nasha, who created this beautiful flyer, she's our head of dispositions. So she created this beautiful flyer, is working alongside Keely and Selena to get this place sold, but selling it while we hold it and holding it while we sell it. So we plan, she said today, she was based off of the numbers and her market research, we should be able to get a $48,000 down payment. 48,000. She was hoping to have that done in 7 days. I like when we set lofty goals, y'all. I like them because listen, if she gets 48,000 and we paid 32,000 on the entry fee to acquire it, how much do we have left over? If she gets 48,000 on a down payment and we pay 32,000 to catch up the back payments and pay the seller their equity payment so we own the house, how much do we have left over? 48 minus 32. Put it in the comments, please. Put it in the comments. Now, I just wanted to show y'all that because we're go-getters around here. And I hope, I haven't looked at the comments yet, but I asked y'all, what are we? What are we? We are go-getters. That's right. That's right. That's right. And Uket said, we are amazing. That too. Did I say the state of Six Flags? I need to get myself together, don't I? So, all right. You guys are still here with me. That's $16,000, guys. 48,000 down payment that we get from our buyer. We're looking at cash flowing that thing a lot of money. You want to know why? Because a little known fact in the state of Texas is that if you have a VA loan and you're a veteran, guess what you don't have to pay? Property taxes. Now, they've been paying property taxes, and since they have, I definitely need to get an escrow analysis because we need that money back. Y'all ain't feeling me. I don't know if y'all feel me. The taxes are a problem, the property taxes, because they're so high. But in the great state of Texas, veterans that have served and have VA loans do not have to pay property taxes. Mm, mm, mm. So with an escrow analysis, guess what? We're getting some of that money back. So Jeremy, Zuli D, and Uket, y'all know, right? Carlos, that 16,000, that goes in our pocket. That goes right in our pocket. I mean, it doesn't get much better to me. So how do we minimize our competition in that? I'm going to go over those bullet points on this. Is just Keely and Selena's deal. It's already under contract. I actually have a call set tomorrow with them because I have my lawyer on it, my attorney, Candace Patrick. She's from Dallas, or she's in Dallas. She's not originally from Dallas, but that's where she's located at now. And guess where she's going to be August 25th? Oh, she's going to be in H-Town speaking at the Go Getter Families event, dropping some game on y'all, some gems on y'all on some legal protections and entity structuring. That's just what we do. So now I got her working this deal too, where I don't want to pay that 25,000. I got it. I just don't want to pay it. So Penny Mac was trying to play hardball. Guess what? I can play hardball now too. So we're gonna file something on their asses in about a week, I think she said, right around the time of the event. That's gonna stop everything. And then we're gonna negotiate from a better position, though. See, it's about positioning and that knowledge. It's the knowledge, y'all, that helped us. So they minimized their competition because they went straight to the seller. So they're not at the auction bidding. Enhanced due diligence. Guess what? Again, we're not at the auction raising our number or whatever. I've never bid at an auction because the auctions that I had been to prior to this, I didn't have no money. I didn't have any money. So I had to figure out a better way. And for me, this is it. And I had the only auctions I had been to was when I just knew about traditional real estate. So I was trying to go to foreclosures before the auction, even when I was trying to get bank financing. So anyway, enhanced due diligence. Now that we go direct to seller, like Selena and Keely, we can talk to the seller. We can see what's going on with the property and with the owners because they own the debt on that property. Now we're taking over that debt, cost savings. Now, guys, I don't know if y'all know, but the current mortgage, the current outstanding balance, the underlying loan is about $317,000. 317. Did y'all see what we were selling it for? 485,000 on terms. That's an instant 150 and some change equity, 150,000. Now our equity, that's our retirement plan. We're going to cash flow the heck out of this thing too. So cost savings, guys, we're paying the seller $6,500. That would have got bid up. That 160 some $1,000 in equity at the auction, that would have got bid up to maybe if people are lucky, they maybe would have got 60, 70 grand of that equity. Guess what? I want all of it. I want it all. Why am I going to go bid? What? Why? I want to save money. Risk reduction. Guess what, y'all? Now, while this is not a $50,000 delinquent tax deed, you're still reducing your risk in many different factors of a transaction. And then creativity unleashed. Listen, why wait for a person's property to go to auction and now they feel like their house has been stolen? They're going to tear up the house before they leave, likely. We don't know what's going on with the deed. These people feel bad. It's bad energy in the universe. Why do that when we can do this and we can go right to those people and let them know, hey, you don't have to lose your house, have your house stolen from you and get nothing. We help people to understand their options that their lender isn't going to tell them about because we've got a unique way of almost partnering with property owners to help them to pull money out of their properties instead of putting it in. A lot of times we get people back in control in as little as 7 days. So how has it been dealing with your lender up to this point? My inner circle people know what I just laid down. I know y'all do. That's a tactic right there. But that's what we say to them. It's a genuine conversation. The creativity unleashed is us paying the seller 6,500 of their equity at closing. Now they've got some money for their next chapter in life, a softer landing. And guess what? We got this big old beautiful Texas McMansion. Now, y'all might not think that's a McMansion. I'm just a small town Iowa guy. I think that's a McMansion. Who would agree with me? So let me get back to the document. I got other stuff to do. I wanted to hop on here and give y'all this love, though. Oh, Shelly Harris, what's good? I seen your post. I was going to ask you, Shelly, how was that? How was that training you went to? Okay, Carlos got them exact numbers. How was that? How was that training? I want to know if it was great or yes. Cha-ching, option fee. That's right. VA, no property taxes, and good old state of Texas. Yes. So let me get back to the document though. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. I love giving y'all this game because guess what? We got a bag to get to. See, we're digging the well before we get thirsty. Instead of waiting until we are thirsty, we're just going to go ahead and dig that well before we're thirsty. That way, when we are thirsty, guess what? We don't have to scramble. Most people wait to dig the well, metaphorically, when they are dying of thirst. Then when something happens, you're in a tough place. And so what we do here is we dig that well before we're dying of thirst. In the summertime, we're preparing like it for the winter, like it's wintertime. Hmm. And in the wintertime, we're taken care of until it gets summertime again. You feel me? Because there's always two sides to everything. So, in our cutting edge community, we're continually fine tuning these strategies, leveraging technology and fostering a spirit of innovative thinking that keeps us ahead of the curve. The Go Getter family just doesn't just follow trends, we create them. We're continually exploring, learning, and evolving. And in doing so, we're shaping the future of real estate investing. Now, listen, guys, when I'm talking to my attorney, she's kind of almost a little bit, kind of a little. I know I talk funny sometimes, but she's a little bit off kilter because she's like, well, we want you to not have to spend, any money. And I remember she said this to me. She says, and this is attorney-client privilege here, so I'm gonna give you a little bit. She says, well, we want to make sure that you don't, lose it or get outbid at auction for it, right? I said, well, hold on a second, Candace. I got to break some stuff down to you, and I do get a little long-winded sometimes, but this is important because we're buying it before the auction, thus saving us the bidding war. We're not bidding against people. We're actually going direct to seller. We're going to pay them out some of their equity. We're going to catch up those back payments. And that gives us a much, much, much lower cost of acquisition. Lower cost of acquisition, because listen to me, guys, for a house that is valued, that we're selling for 485,000, and this is based off of comps, y'all. We don't just come up with numbers out of the sky. Most people would most certainly have to borrow money from somewhere for that. Okay. So I want you to just think about this for 1 minute here. If you're getting into investing and you get a property that you can sell for 485,000, let's just do the math here. I'm going to do a wholesale. I'll do a wholesale offer. Okay. Wholesale offer is really, it's 70% of the market value minus the repair costs. So I'm going to say that it has about $10,000 in repairs just based off of those pictures that I saw. So we do times 0.70 equals, that's $339,500. Okay. Now we're going to subtract 10,000 from that. That puts us at $329,500. Okay. This is on a wholesale deal. 70% of the market value, what we're selling it for, minus 10,000 for the repair costs. 329,000. It is likely that you're borrowing that money from somewhere. So you have to make payments on that money. You have to service that money that you borrowed. Now, the way that we do it is now I can use a bit of my own money to catch up those back payments because now I got it. I didn't start that way though. So I would find a buyer, get their down payment, and use that to catch up the back payments. That way I got the house for free. Now here's the thing. $329,500. If you're servicing that debt, well, you still had to qualify for that in some way, shape, or form and jump through whatever hoops. What we're doing instead is using our buyer's down payment money to catch up and pay for our cost of acquisition. And then we are merely taking over that existing debt instead of qualifying for it and applying for it all over again. We are leveraging the existing debt and leaving that in place. I mean, I feel like I'm on to something tonight. What y'all think? Hit that like button. Okay, if you haven't yet. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you considered subscribing if you feel like I brought you some value. So I'm going to get into Katie's deal real quick, and then I got to go. Decoding the process, a roadmap to acquiring property, the go-getter way. Now, y'all got to excuse me because we do this shit and we do it for real. That's the thing about us. So excuse me if I get a little excited. The journey to successful property acquisition with the subject to strategy can be an exhilarating venture. Am I not exhilarated? I think I exemplify that really. Below, we share an overview of the Go Getter family method step by step, revealing how we revolutionize the property buying process. Revolutionize it, because if I'm talking to my attorney and it's new to her, guys, I'm here to tell you that I'm just going over the basics, though, just the general understanding, right? So the general concept of buying free foreclosures, how to buy foreclosures without ever going to auction. And I'm just focusing right now on one problem, one motivation that we buy, which is foreclosures. Now, there are plenty others, plenty others. So, finding properties. Start by identifying properties in pre foreclosure or facing liens, which are often listed in public records or on various real estate websites. Networking with real estate agents and attorneys can also uncover such opportunities. Boom. Delaying the sale. What I just tell you guys, we're delaying. And then we're working something on Katie's deal. I haven't even got into the juicy stuff yet. If y'all thought the previous deal was juicy, wait till you hear this. Delaying the sale. So we contact the homeowner and propose the subject to solution to delay or avoid foreclosure. This strategy can be a win-win. I believe somebody said that in the comments, as the homeowner avoids a foreclosure on their record and you gain a property without needing a new mortgage. Analyzing the property. Conduct a thorough due diligence process, examine the property's condition, assess its market value, confirm the mortgage details, right? Confirm those mortgage details and evaluate any liens or encumbrances. This step ensures you fully understand what you are acquiring. Not like that poor student who spent the $50,000 on a house that had been demolition or had been torn down 2 years prior to her winning bid. $50,000 later for her getting the land, I suppose. Finding the owner. If you haven't already made contact, use public records or private databases to find the property owner's details. Be prepared to handle distressed sellers with sensitivity and respect. Outlining how your proposed solution can benefit them. I'm going to show you how Katie outlined this, and Selena and Keely did the same thing. They used the seller presentation. Our seller presentation has made millions, and I've got a new page to add in there for y'all at the live workshop. Mhm. I got a new page to add, slip in that thing that just cinches it up to that much more. It's a beautiful thing. Oh my God, I can't wait to go over that. I'm so excited. Anyhow, paperwork. Once an agreement is reached, enlist an attorney experienced with subject to deals. They'll prepare the necessary documents, including a purchase agreement, disclosure statement, and power of attorney. To ensure that we do this the safest way possible, all of the properties are acquired in trust. Own nothing, control everything. Now, we have attorneys go over our paperwork, but our paperwork, we have our own now. So that is in there, and it's worded that way because this is educational purposes only. I'm not an attorney, an accountant. I'm not a licensed realtor, any of that stuff. So you do need to check with the licensed professional in your state. Now that that's out the way, we use our paperwork. Anyhow, funding the deal. One of the revolutionary aspects of the Go Getter family approach is our ability to execute deals without using our own money. By finding a tenant buyer before closing the deal, you can use their down payment to reinstate the mortgage, essentially making the property a self-funding acquisition. Therefore, you become the bank. I don't know if y'all know the power of what I just said. Shit, changed everything about my life. That's why I try to give it to y'all. Closing the deal. With all the details in place, the transaction can be closed with the help of a title company or attorney. After closing, maintain the mortgage payments until the tenant buyer refinances or pays off the existing loan, securing the property in their name. Mm, mm, mm. So, the Go Getter family champions these creative, cost effective strategies. We empower our community to revolutionize their approach to real estate investing, shattering traditional barriers and unveiling new paths to success, thus taking our power and control over the destiny of our lives. This is truly revolutionary. to take a term out of my good friend Saji's you know, description of what we're doing. So let me just get into Katie's deal, and I'm gonna have this a link for this for you guys for free, so you can go over the rest of this in the description. Okay, but let's take a look at Katie's house quickly here. Okay, I just like to look at these free houses. I really do. Is this not amazing? Think about it. Think about it. And if you're a realtor, right, you already are connected. This is why I got to get my realtors. I love y'all, man. And I've helped a lot of realtors make a lot of money. And so once they get that understanding of what it is that they are in the circumference of, they are in proximity to really a pot of gold, because all of those people that you couldn't help that weren't approved for a mortgage, guess what they are? They're buyers. So now, as a realtor, right, I'm going to give y'all a hell of a tip right now. If you learn creative financing and you're a realtor, as a realtor, okay, you want to take anybody that wants to buy, right? And so they're going through the approval process. Maybe they're not pre-approved. They're going through the approval process, but one of the new questions that you ask them is, how much down payment do you have? How much down payment? So now, if they don't get approved for traditional financing, you know that they got 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand. And guess what? You verify that. So you know it. So now, if they don't get approved for a mortgage, guess what? You got all that money of their down payment to go acquire them a what? A property that you remain a principal in that deal on. So instead of getting a commission, you now own. Now I'll break that down a little bit further at the live workshop. I do see my friend Letty has joined us this evening, so I wanted to toss that out there. So guys, this is the thing. This is the thing. When we can buy houses like this, and this house now, there is about $400,000 in equity. 400,000. 400,000. I mean, really, guys, 400 grand. So I'm pulling out all the stops on this one now. Now this is and I want y'all to see this kitchen again, please. Okay, so we can just compare kitchens is all. I like Texas kitchens personally. Look at this kitchen. Look at that thing. Oh man, look at the kids sitting around here. Boop boop. Bad. Talking about they want some eggs and pancakes and they don't do nothing but nibble on it. You don't either waste your time cooking or went and got it and sat at your breakfast bar here. Oh my good. Maybe you chopped up some vegetables on your nice island. Okay, okay, there's the kitchen for that. So let's go to Katie's house. Now, I have not looked at the current pictures of this house. I have not looked at the current. This is my first time seeing them too, y'all. I saw the old pictures and I was like, what in the what? Them things is like from the 70s. Okay, a lot of stuff in the garage here. Look at it. Now, this house, guys, is valued at 575,000 when it's in a better condition, obviously. We're not doing any of that work. I'll be damned. Oh, we get a buyer for this quick, simply because it needs work. Katie went in there, took a picture of all the problems. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We ain't doing that. This house is valued at 475,000, right? Or I'm sorry, 575,000. Excuse me. 575,000. Now they did do something to the outside. They did redo some of that stuff, I believe. Let me look at the pics. So we can sell this easily to an investor and easily get a huge down payment from an investor. Oh my God. It needs a lot. Look at that purple. Ooh, my favorite color. Look at that purple carpet. Gotta love it. Now look at this kitchen. Oh, she didn't she didn't get no good pictures of the kitchen. Can y'all believe that this house, it's in a college town? 575 grand. I mean, for God's sakes. Now, let me show y'all something here quickly. Now this is what it looked like. This is what it looked like on Zillow or whatever, on Zillow or realtor.com, right? So when it's put together, it's put together. When it ain't got all that stuff in there, would you look at this color? Look at this kitchen. Now this threw me off. I like Texas kitchens a little bit better, just a little bit. So y'all, here goes here goes the paperwork. Here's a reno meter right here. So the 75th percentiles, $2,681. We could likely get a little bit higher than that, only because we're going to be selling it on seller finance. Now, this document, this is a fillable document that our inner circle members have access to a link that is our deal desk link. So we'll either come in and help our inner circle members, coach them through a deal, or if they need us to joint venture with them to get the deal done, we'll do that too. But you just check. This is fillable, right? But since it's in PDF form because it's filled out, we can't fill it. But you just go through there, check it, click on it, and it'll put the check mark. It's a beautiful thing. How did you find the property? Foreclosure. What type of contract? Subject to. What is the address? Bam. The auction date is September 12th. I just spent some money today because we're going to stop that. Fresh start. That's what he wants. So we see, like, what do they want? What does the seller want to achieve? Right? We get this information so we can condense it. Have they contacted the lender? If so, what was said? Yes, tried to start the refinancing process, but wasn't in the best state of mind after losing. Oh my goodness. Oh, they have the death certificate if needed. We're going to have to do some things on that. Do we have the limited power of attorney? Yes. What is the ARV? 539,000. I saw some different numbers that Shafta had. So Shafta is our deal administrator. She's on the Go Getter Family Avengers, our executive coaching team, and she came up with some different numbers. So market rent, we're looking at 26. So look at this cash flow, guys. Look at the cash flow. How much is the mortgage payment? And then what is the cash flow? Mortgage payment is $1,422.93. Cash flow on this, $1,258 a month. How much equity do they have? As is price, they got us at $375 as is. So the mortgage is $186,000. There's a construction lien for $4,000. So that's a little lightweight, $349,000 on the low end in equity. How much are they behind? $60K. I got something for they asses though, because I'm going to stop that mortgage. I'm going to work this $60K out. If not, I'm going to get either an investor or I'm going to pay it. I don't even, for $349,000 of instant equity. So guys, I got to get out of here. I've been on here too long, but I am going to run through quickly the things in the deal that pertain to Katie's situation. So finding the property. So she obviously found this property off market, no competition. If it's for sale, we don't even want it. Delaying the sale. We are doing a high level foreclosure strategy on this one. And this is just a high level delay strategy, but I will be teaching this at the live Houston event, August 25th through the 27th, which is mastering the art of quiet title actions, the art of the $100 house. Whew. High level knowledge there. So we will be delaying that sale. Guy just put that in motion yesterday, actually. Analyzing the property. Well, you guys saw that we analyzed it. We got to do a pretty thorough due diligence, looking at what repairs needed to be done. We already did a cursory search of the title. We did cursory title research. That's how we know there's a $4,000 construction lien. We're just good like that. We don't just buy properties because the numbers look good on Zillow, y'all, or the starting bid was low and we could have enough money to waste to win the bid. We don't do that. There's a better way. Finding the owner, obviously tracked him down. Paperwork, the paperwork. We got the best in the game. Funding the deal. Again, On this one needs so much work. We likely will sell this to a contractor. And I'm here to say this: Katie is coming all the way from Wisconsin down to Houston, Texas, August 25th through the 27th for the How to Break the Real Estate Money Code event. And Katie, this one's for you on your first deal. Now, I'm not going to give away this sauce right now, but I'm telling you, when you watch this, that there's a flyer in our workbook that will blow your mind for getting contractors to not only do all of the work, but to fund your deal. I got you, Katie. I got you. It will blow your mind, this flyer. I've never even released this to the public. So y'all will be the first. Closing the deal. We got that under control. We close and trust, guys. So that's how we rotate. That's how we're rocking, y'all. Now, if you feel like I provided y'all some value, okay, I want you to consider subscribing if you are new to my channel. And definitely, if you're watching right now, hit that like button, y'all. If you see this come through your algorithm again and you're one of my inner circle students, I want y'all to drop a comment in there, something, some flames, a 100, something. We need to get the people this information. Now, for my people, this is the thing. August 25th through August 27th in Houston, Texas. It's the H-Town takeover, baby, at the Hyatt Regency Intercontinental. I want you to understand that that room is going to be filled, dripping with excitement, anticipation, and inspiration because of the people that are in the room, along with the knowledge that's going to help you to break the real estate money code. And imagine what life would be like. What would your life be like? Would it be amazing? Answer that in your head. Would your life be amazing if you could buy investment properties that have instant $349,000 in equity? Would things change for you, do you think? Would you still work that job? Because Katie's quitting hers. I didn't tell her to do that, y'all. Now, I don't do that, but I'm happy for her. I mean, would the way you go on vacation change? Talk to me. Isn't this amazing? Is this not the best thing that you've ever heard? So at the Hyatt Regency Intercontinental, we are going to be giving y'all the game on August 25th through the 27th, flying down from Tulsa. Let's get it, Gilbert. Let's get it, player. Yes. 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 It's Carlos's B-Day too. Jerry too, man. Mine. There's one more person, I think. Man, it's on. So, I mean, just imagine that. And then being in a room, with these high-level entrepreneurs, the networking opportunities are going to be limitless because we've got people coming in from all over the country that are hitters. They're just hitters. Not to mention, guys, the electrifying presentations that I'm about to be laying down for y'all because I live for this. And so there's only information that will be delivered at the live workshop, and in the jewel of the workshop is the workbook that y'all will be getting to follow along and to participate in those electrifying presentations that they require some participation. I'm active with the crowd. I'm going to be asking, calling on you, talking to you. Let's get this bag because it excites me. And I see the way that life has completely and utterly changed ever since I said to myself, you know what? I said, man, it's time. It's time, man, for you to finally say enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I didn't even know how I was going to do it, y'all. When I said enough is enough, I didn't have no money. I didn't start with no money, y'all. I started this with $1,700. Hell, my plane tickets, the twice a month that I fly, cost more than that. That's what I started with. I didn't envision myself, man, flying around the country and all that shit. I just said enough is enough with my current situation and my current circumstances. And I took accountability for all of it. Really. And once I took accountability for all of it, there was no place to shift any blame. That was when it happened. That was when it happened that it all opened up. And here we sit, y'all. So hit that like button and consider subscribing. Hey, jokes aside and scamming books aside, what do you recommend me and my family living in one room with cockroaches to do real estate terms? Well, real talk, I'll show it to you right now because there I don't know of any that are like really, the step by step give you the game. Ellie, I would change my screen name first off. If you don't want them motherfucking cockroaches no more, well, you don't want to call yourself what you call yourself in your screen name. And I'm just keeping 1,000 with you because that's just what I do. Because I love my people. I do. And I know how much we can win. Damn it. So I want y'all to do what? Well, just to win. That's it. Now, where'd my damn book go? Hold on. I got you. Oh, this gonna work my nerves. I'm sharing my whole screen with y'all and can't even find the dang thing. Okay. This is how we do it right here. Them downloads. Here it goes. Right here. This book right here. This the book right here. This is the book that I recommend. The Become the Bank guidebook, how to break the money code. I'm going to be sending a copy of this to all of the people that are in the coming to the live event. But this gives you starts with some mindset things, right? What to focus on. Seek out feedback. Start with deliberate practice. Embrace failure. Find a mentor. Practice consistently. Keep learning. Next, it breaks down just some basics, right, of what we should do in a deal. But then it gets into the good stuff. 4 creative strategies, lease options, subject to, all that. Real estate the right way. Look, the ACEs method. This is the only book that I know of that lays it out for you and how to do it, where to find the deals, identifying properties, how to negotiate, negotiating tactics, all of it. Here goes the and this is an ebook, 4 creative strategies, breaks this down for you, breaks down the strategies, but I get into deeper detail a little bit further down. How to identify your specialty and get instant credibility, important questions that you need to answer yourself, who you attract versus who you pursue, constructing your power statement. Boom, the 4 Ps. Oh my goodness. Now this is it. And I put it all in here. Well, most of it. Problems. What are problems? And I go into them. I go into them. The foreclosure, bam, breaking that down. Vacant property, what is that? An example of it. Tired landlord, what is that? Where do you find it? What's an example of it? Divorces, huh? Out of state owner. I'm talking about co-violations, probate. I break it down for you now. All of it. Where to find? So this is it. This is the only book that I can legitimately, with that question, recommend that you buy for learning real estate the right way. And here goes. Here go the subject to documents, all that a breakdown. Come on now, y'all. I gotta go. Only because I love y'all. So that is actually on the gogetterfamily.com. Okay, the gogetterfamily.com. Until then, y'all, I gotta get up out of here. How do I become a member? Well, for right now, there's a link in the description. I'm actually going to be putting the link in the description as soon as I get off here. So check that out. That'll have all the information that you need. And you can also set an appointment for a strategy call with one of my amazing executive coaches, Coach Jerry or Coach Dub. They're both amazing. Flip a coin at who you're going to get. Mindset is everything. Rocco knows that. Rocco's in Minnesota. He helped one of his clients stop their foreclosure and get their 2 years in delinquent payments paid by the government, $17,500. That's how we're rocking. Ain't that right, Rocco? My dog right there. And you're getting ready to go see some properties too, Rocco. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow though in the inner circle session. Guys, August 25th through August 27th in Houston, Texas, the Go Getter Families How to Break the Real Estate Money Code at the Hyatt Regency Intercontinental. There are very, very limited amount of seats left. And I'll tell you this, it's worth taking those days off to yourself, telling your boss you're sick, you're taking your sick time, your PTO, your vacation time, whatever they label it as, you're taking your time to invest in yourself and to focus on getting a skill that will change your life. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And y'all already know what it is. Till next time, let's get to it, y'all.
I'm a go